which is an online jewelry and accessory business. We do lots of different things here. We do chats like we're going to do today. We do tutorials. We have a tutorial scheduled for Friday. Tomorrow, what is today? Yeah, Friday, I believe, is when we're going to do that. I'm going to double check, but I think it's Friday. Why I can't remember my schedule this week, I don't know. I just don't remember it. How's that for an honest answer? Oh, let's go see. There it is. Pop up here. Yes, Friday at 2 o'clock, we will have a tutorial. I'll get an example created before Friday so that you can see what it is. And then we have tomorrow night, we have a makers meetup. That's where we're going to be creating something, and you guys can join me on that live if you'd like. Then Friday, we're going to have the tutorial here. And then we have on another platform, we will have um, bead items. So we got that. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate that. And then Friday night, we're going to bring tools and we're going to bring a few other debut items. And then Saturday, we will have our silicone event. I have right now like 40 some. So I'm halfway there on our abacuses, getting them all done. I didn't work on those, getting those done before this one, so I'm not going to be working on those. I have some other items here that I need to start getting ready. I need to get a room in our house cleaned up, and these were sitting there waiting to be worked on. And I'm like, I'm grabbing them and I'm going to work on them while we are talking. So what the chat times are about, it's a time for you to ask any type of question you would like of me that is around jewelry making, and it's also around running a small business. So any type of question that you have with that, go ahead, put them in the chat, and then we'll start answering them. And the whole community can answer those. It's just not all about me answering them. Everybody else can do it too if you'd like. Hello, Marla. So let me see. I'm going to see if there's any others. Oh, I forgot to say something else. Let me bring up the backup of my TikTok. While I'm doing that, I will tell you guys, if you guys will go to that arrow, and if you can add it to your story, and also if you repost, hi Geraldine, all of that helps out with algorithm and such. So if you guys can help me out with that, and if you know people that would love to be here, go ahead and invite them. You can share it to them. There we go. I'm getting my backup account maybe. It's asking for my phone number. I don't put my phone number in stuff. All right, there we go. Got it on the backup. And then I'm going to see if I missed any comments after I get it reposted and shared or added to my story. We're getting there. Go. There we go. One was not wanting to go very quickly. There we go. All right. I got everybody. Okay. Whew. I just wanted to make sure. So this is where, hello, Maria, and hi, user do 5GL9XY2M. I have no idea what all those letters and numbers mean, but I just said them all for you. But hello. I'm live on both the tube and also on TikTok. My day is going good. I have been working away on tomorrow's encore items. I have tonight's items for, hi Joya. Tonight is we usually do it on the last Friday of the month, but I was not available. We went on our little adventure. And so I wasn't able to do it. So we are moving it to tonight. It is our super fan. If you are a super fan on TikTok, you get to join us and you can claim the items tonight. Okay. All right. I can call you user. That's fine. Um, and so we will be doing that tonight. And with that, we have some really cool connectors. I don't have a lot of them, but I thought, you know what? I'm bringing those to super fan night. And then we have some glass beads. We got 3 different colors of the same shape glass bead. We have one item from the Hagar estate. We have labradorite cabochon. It is an 13 by 18, I believe is what it is. Let me just double check and make sure yep, it's 18 by 13 oval cabochon. We have porcelain beads that are crosses. We have magnesite from the Hagar estate. Our We have 10 millimeter faceted synthetic turquoise. Let me show you guys this one just quick. But it is faceted. Look at all of those facets on those. The arc, you guys are getting a lot of rain. We have very few of these, but we have some hearts. And then those have large enough holes that they could go on the pens. And then we have gunmetal chain where the links. Oh, Gemini. Um, I don't make stuff. If you want to see what I make, it is out at CarolJo's. And then the standard ending for, because we have to be careful of TikTok that I can't say the whole thing, but it is in my profile here on the tube. So if you want to do that, you can go look and see what we have there. Thank you for the follow, Teresa. Um, we have gunmetal. It's really delicate, but they're hearts. The links are hearts. So we got that. We have the antique bronze tube bales, bale tubes. You know what I'm trying to say. And then we have a red copper brass I pick pinch bale. Why that's hard for me to say all the time, but it is. And then we have the connectors. So that's what we're going to have for tonight. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. We got that. Then tomorrow we have the encore, which is items that we've had before, and we are bringing them back for another look. And we have so far, I have 10 items ready. There is 6, 8, and 10 millimeter glass pearls in the antique white color. We have some larger stainless steel head pins. They're 70 millimeters long. We will have, let me remember. I can't see it all over there, but we'll have others too. So we have a lot of different things for tomorrow too. And then for the encore, whatever, like we've talked about in the past, whatever we have remaining from tonight, we bring it back to an encore and then everybody will have a chance for it. Hi, Kay. So we'll be bringing what we still have remaining to tomorrow's event. Just if you get in tonight, you will get the the creative credits. I had to think about my words, everybody. Words matter. Hi. So one of the beads that I'm working on, this is a 15 millimeter silicone, and this is like a light turquoise color, but I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if we have that one named or not. I'm gonna go look at the name list and see if that's the number that's on that package matches, because one of my vendors doesn't always match. I'm going to go look. Nope, that one does not match. So we got to figure out what color it is and get it matched to if I have it or not. Which, hold on, I have a bag of beads over here and it looks very similar. Let me see if this is it. What's only on Wednesday? I call this one Ocean Frost. That's it. I figured out which one it is. Words matter only on Wednesday. I'm so excited that we figured out which color it is. Yay. I had a bag here of just random 15 millimeter beads that I need to put back with their other colors. That was just by chance. Hi, Zuli. Thank you. Well, we came back to a chat time, making it easy. Oh, it was a fun vacation. Let me tell you. But getting back yesterday, getting back in the swing of working, does anybody else when they have a break and they come back that it's just like holy wow, lots of emails to go and reply to, lots of just different things that you're like, okay, I got to figure this out. I was having that yesterday. 108. And my brain was like, I have to get A, B, C, D, E, F, G done. That's where I was at yesterday. And I have, oh, that's what I can do. Okay, tomorrow night in the makers meetup, I've had this idea. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I literally couldn't get reception about majority of the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was the most technically away you could possibly get, I think, for a vacation. Um, because we were on satellite most of it. But I have this idea for a necklace. And I no wonder. I was like, why does this one these bags are bigger? Um, and I've been like, I wanted to do it last night, but last night, well, I wanted to do it in the afternoon, but Buttercup wanted to go swimming because she missed her friends. Because when you go on vacation, you don't have your friends with you. So that was happening. Then we got through that after I took her swimming. Then my brother-in-law is painting his house. So I had to go over there because Buttercup was painting the house. Kid you not, she was helping paint a house last night. And she's going to go back again tonight. I'm like, okay. So she wants to 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. I got to count here. 15, 18. That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense at all. But anyway, she wants to help paint. She like literally, and I'm like, okay, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I got 18 twice. Ugh. So, anyways, so she is going to help paint because she wants to. All right. So that is what she is going to do. And Ryan is taking her over there tonight, I think, to do that. So I'm not going to go over there tonight. So, what I was saying about all of that is that I just never went live last night because we were doing all kinds of things. There we go. Got those written on. And so, because of that, what I wanted to do last night, I couldn't do. But I will be able to do it tomorrow night. So, I got in some new, I got to think what they're called. The end cap for memory wire, I got in two different ones now. And so I am going to be bringing the necklace size memory wire to the live on Friday and those also the end caps. So we're going to have that on Friday. And I want to make a necklace. I kid you not, what I want to use is the tube bales. So that is what I want to do. And I'll do it on Thursday night on the makers meetup. And then we can work through it because I haven't made an example yet. We're going to do just like what we do, what I would do if I were getting it ready for a tutorial and how I sit and just play around with it and get it before we go into to the tutorial time. So I'll show you what I go through for tutorials when we do our makers meetup with my idea that I have floating in my head. That's what I'll do. I'm excited to do that. I literally have been like, okay, what are we going to do for makers meetup? So it all worked out in the end. So what are you guys working on? Anything special? Thanks, Rose. I'm back now. I'm excited to not be in the mountains. I did have a good time. Um, so I new inventory. Woo, go Zuli. Um, I just know, and I knew it was going to be this way because I am not a heights person. And I knew going to Yellowstone was going to be hard. And there were parts of it that were, but we got through it. It's very, 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 very beautiful. I'm not an outdoorsy person, but we wanted to have Buttercup experience things in nature. Oh, that would be fun. So that's why we did it because Ryan wanted her to experience that. It has been what he's been talking about like all winter. So we got to see Old Faithful, which is at the southern part of Yellowstone. So I will tell you that part is like flat. Where the geysers are at in Yellowstone is flat. So it is pretty cool there. And then we did the east almost all the way to the west side and then we went to the north side. North side going out freaked me out. So, yeah, I'll just say that. It wasn't fun. I don't like it when they do that. It's like, don't be sideways in the bag. Be there. So literally I ordered because my order that I was waiting for, I shouldn't say that word, um didn't have, they had that and it wasn't here when we left. So I had requested through the Zon the same size bags I normally use. And I even went back and double checked and I ordered 2 by 3 inch bags because in the United States it's in inches. This is 4 by 2. I even went back to my order and it says four, or it says 3 by 2. I don't know where the mix up was, but that's not the size I ordered, but that's what I got. And I'm making it work because, you just make things work. So there'll be in these bags, you'll have a little extra. I was like, that's not right. 5, 10, 15, 20. You might see me doing some bagging on our chat times now because we have probably about 10 colors of 15 millimeters that I need to get bagged up and off of the floor. And then we still have to bag up. There's 15. The lentils and the 12 millimeters. So my question is, which ones do you want me to work on next? 12 millimeter round or the lentils? 10, 15. Or you don't care because you're not into silicones. Lentils for Nordic Luna. Okay. I'll ask that probably for a couple of times because I probably won't start on bagging those until next week. Is Zuli here yet still? 15, 20. Okay. Can we say stuff about that or do you want to wait? Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to have hi, Rosie. I'm not going to have a silicone event a week from Saturday, which is June 6th. And that is because I will be on a Zuli uh, vendor live. So we will not, that's why I don't have, don't feel so pressured to do another Saturday right away. We can get through that and then I can just start begging and not feel pressure. She's giving me a week off. So we will be doing other things on that one. I don't know yet what time I will be live, which she's still working out all the details, and I will get those and post those when we can. But we will be doing that, and we'll have beads that Saturday. So that is what we have going on there. And you guys need to let me know because I will be placing requests in here shortly. If you guys have requests for me to source, let me know and I will see if I can get them. Because with that one request that has to go back, it is putting a little bit of a damper on other items that I have. Yep, I'll be on the 6th. Saturday the 6th. It'll be a Saturday Sunday event, everybody, which is new for Zuli. She normally doesn't do Saturday and Sunday. So we're excited that it can be over 2 days instead of trying to get it all in on one day. But this next week, if I remember correctly, the week after that, sorry, the week after that is when she's going to have another week of events where people will be doing what I call tutorials or teaching for the creative week. So that um I have yours, yep. And I've been looking for it. Um and I need to go back because we have different they would do different deals with one of my vendors every like 3 weeks. And you have to watch what the deals are. Yep, the 8th through the 13th is when creative week will be. 3, 5. So with these 15 millimeters, I'm doing bags of 5 and 20. And however many colors I get done during this time, I will be excited about because that means I am closer to getting them done. You should like, yes, I brought the abacuses on our vacation for me in the car. You have to understand, Yellowstone is 14 hours from our house. So there was a lot of seat time to get there. So that's one thing I'm going to say. There's a lot of seat time. So with all of the seat time, yes, we didn't do it all in one day. Let me tell you. No way was I going to do 14 hours in one day. But we had a lot of seat time. And in our seat time, I was bagging up the lentils. And we were having countdown. Thank you, Ducky, for the heart me. So we were having countdowns uh, of it. So yes, that was we were counting down how many I would have left to bake. And we were able to figure out, thank you, Ducky. We were able to figure out how to take pictures of the lentils while we were going down the road. So yes, I just saw that. I'm like, you redeemed the chic glasses for our heart me. That's cool. I didn't. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 5 bags of that color. And I think this is a new color. It is a dark gray. It really is darker in real life than it's showing. So we're gonna have, because I looked at that one and I know we didn't get it for everything else. So this is where you guys will be able to tell me if you guys want me to like get it in all of the shapes. How are you doing, Miss Ducky? Hey, Trisha. 10, 15, 20. Yes, it is. I was gonna say, so, um, I don't want to come across as I'm complaining about this, but I want to give you guys a laugh about what I did yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna finish this bag and then because I want to tell it and not like be all over the place. So my tires on my expedition needed to be balanced. I told Ryan my tires needed balancing, and he said, no, they need rotating. I'll rotate them when I change the oil before we left for the trip. And I'm like, okay, but trust me, they need balancing. It's my vehicle. I know, is what I wanted to say to him, but I didn't. I was kind. And so anyway, so we went rotated the tires, went on the trip, and he's like, we need new tires. And I'm like, no, we don't need new tires yet. They're fine. He stops and he looks at the tires and then he looks at the wheels and he's like, all the weights are off the wheels, so they're not balanced. So you need me to go get it balanced when we get back, is what you're saying, which is what I told him we needed to do before we left. You hold it in, folks. You hold it in because I was right. So yesterday, I take the vehicle to go get the tires balanced. Buttercup was like, we're letting her have a little bit of time because she's getting to that age where we want her to have like an hour or so where she can be home alone. We've worked it up to an hour. And so I left her while I went to go get the tires balanced. And she's calling me, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, what happened? And she's like, I want to go swimming with my friends. And I'm like, okay. I go, I got to get my tires balanced. So I get done balancing the tires. I call her and I said, okay, I can take you. How long are your friends going to be there? And we figured out they were going to be there for an hour. I'm like, I'm driving all the way into town for an hour of swimming. It takes us 20 minutes to get to town. So if I would drive back home, turn around, drive back, I would make two trips in a little bit over an hour. So I'm like, I'll just sit in the parking lot. So I brought stickers so I could sticker the tools for Friday night while I was sitting in the parking lot. I didn't realize how hot it was. And she kept stayed there long, it was supposed to be 1 hour turned into 2 hours. And I'm like, I'm getting hot here. And I looked down. I finally turned the vehicle on because I was hot. I just sat in with the vehicle with the windows open, stickering the tools. It was like 95 degrees. I'm sitting in a black vehicle. So can you imagine how hot it was? And I go to her. I'm like, it was break time. So I walked over to her, talked to her through the fence because I didn't go in because I don't want to sit in my bathing suit out in public where we know people. I can go to a hotel. I don't know the people. But, when we get into like our pool, yep, nope, not doing it. So, anyways, I talked to her and I'm like, hey, it's been 2 hours. Can we go? She's like, I want to stay. I'm like, let me call Opa. So I called Ryan. He was going to pick her up. I'm like, I could have gone home and been in the AC and done da 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 da. Whatever. I did it. But I couldn't believe. I don't know the last time I sat in the out in the heat like that. 95 degrees here yesterday. So we're getting a heat wave in May. 95 is usually like our end of June temp, not our end of May. So that makes me wonder, how hot is it going to get this summer? Yeah. I was just like, and I'm like, oh geez, we're hotter today than we were yesterday. So yeah. So it's hot out and I'm like, I sat in the vehicle that whole time and I didn't have it on. That was the funny part. I never turned it on. Oh, last week you guys were the low 90s. Holy buckets, Trisha. Yeah, I'm like, I like my AC, but I'm sitting here going, okay, today is supposed to be warmer than yesterday. So I put shorts on. I went outside to water the plants and I was fine, but I came back in and I have been cold ever since. And I'm like, I need capris. Like, seriously. Jeez. Usually it's like maybe upper 70s right now. So that we're having a heat wave. So yeah, that would be South Dakota for you. The land of unpredictable weather. So, and then Ryan's like, well, we can, because we didn't get to do everything out in the hills that what I thought would be good. Oh, see, ours is usually 70-ish. And thank you, Zuli. I love that. I got to see what she did, Ducky. That's cute. Um, I was gonna say we usually don't get warm until the end of June. What I call warm is like high 80s. No, we'll just take it in May this year. Oh well. We're almost done. No, we're not. I still have another bag of this one. Never mind. We're not almost done. We can start talking about it now if you like. So you're asking how to find events and how to deal with the vendors and wholesalers? So like what kind of questions do you have around that? Like for me, when I did in-person events, we had rain on Sunday. We weren't here for it. We need more though. It has been so dry in South Dakota. We need more. We don't need the storms, we just need the rain. Like suppliers? Okay. You want to know the honest way that that I source out things? It's the internet. And I do lots and lots of reviews on individuals. It's not, you're going to do just awesome, Amy. I just know you will. When is it? But I don't use there's more than one way to find the suppliers because I go overseas. Ooh. So you have at least 2 months to create. Do you know what you're creating for it? And the old question of how much? Oh, shoot, Ducky. Crochet and jewelry. Cool. I am okay. So I did an event the last weekend of July. Probably got to think about it. Around 2015, 2016, and it was super hot, and I did get to the point that the heat bothered me a lot. Um, I, I was never diagnosed with heat stroke or any of that, but I really feel like I got there. And ever since then, heat gets to me. And so I could not do outdoor shows in July or August. So I get what you're saying there, Patty. Oh, that'd be cute. And I was gonna say, did you see Zulie's crocheted wallets? So the wallets that I have, she did crocheting with those, and those turned out huge for her. Ooh, there you go. That's perfect. Yeah, we were at the point that if I was going to do any more events in those months, we were going to get that. Oh, they're really cool. Hi, sweetheart strings. How are you tonight? Or it's not night, it's afternoon. Oh, there we go. That one. And I know we have this color in the others because I remember seeing it. All right. We have 7 of big of 20. I'm doing good. Trying to find where I stuck my pen. There it is. Yes, that is a good idea. It'll also give you time. This is one thing that I will say about that is set it up and take it down with your canopies and such. So that you know what's that, ducky? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 of that one. I have the 12 millimeters, Ducky. I got to get them bagged up and then we'll have them for you. But I think, do you just do, thank you. I love that, Ducky, what you did with that. Thank you for doing that. Um, but you can still use those 9. So I don't want you to feel like, ah, man, because I had fun making that and I need to do the tutorial for it. But making these was fun. We can do just about any um of the keychains. You can do them with the 9 millimeters too. Good. I'm glad you don't regret it. Oh, yep. You can use the 9s for the spacers. You can use them too to add in there just to give you something cute. I'm like excited that I have them now. At first, I was like, Is this gonna, but nope, I think they're going to be a hit once we get moving into doing more with them. I'm gonna grab a few of those bags. Um, and I was asking before you came on, should I do lentils or the 12 millimeters next? We're gonna have lentils this Saturday. I've got like 40 of them ready to go. Yes. Thank you so much, Lolly. There's 10, 15, 20. Somebody's comment was filtered. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, hopefully you'll get a few of the 5 creative credits again to help offset it. It's 5, 10, 15. So I just have to tell you, I think this is kind of funny. Not funny, but yay! Yep, she is lucky in guessing the colors. That I agree. Um, I've been wondering what this teared up means, but I was like, am I gonna ever tear up? Because everybody else has been. And I'm like, okay, what is this? So I gotta do some more research on it. Um, so today I went, Buttercup is going to go to the summer program at her school. Oh no, Zuli, that stinks. Um, and so today when I went to take her, okay, I'm on level 5. Okay, we got to keep going up, I guess. I love someone's name here on TikTok, Dolly the Treasure. I like that name. I don't usually like call out people when you join in on my lives, but I loved that name when I saw it. So it's just a cute name. So I just had to say it. Your name is cute. Your TikTok name. That's what I'm wondering too. I'm going to look it up after I get off. So maybe by tonight I'll know more about it. Those go there. I need these. We are on the last color I grabbed. Oh, that would be awesome, Zuli. Oh, that's what the leveling up, you get different accessories for my heart me. Well, because I love what she did. Ducky accessorized the heart me. Cool. I love what you did. Okay. So we can get fanciful. Oh boy. I think everybody knows the holy buckets. It's Dr. Pepper and holy buckets. Thank you. That is really kind of you. See, there it is. It is so cute. She's got a little fan and the sunglasses. Okay, now we know. AI summary is discussing a new 9 millimeter ducky keychain that can be used as for spacers. Totally not exactly what we were discussing, but kind of. We've completed the first stage of the club quest. Club cheers have been unlocked for all fans to send and celebrate. Well, woohoo! Awesome! I love to hear that, Miss Geraldine. That is so sweet and happy early anniversary. I was gonna say we on Friday are there's club cheers. Thank you. Okay. Um we have the tools. Someone requested that we bring the tools so that you guys can see them. Yes, they're on the studio, but we will bring them. So, what will happen is Friday at some point during the day, I will take them down, which means I'm just going to put them in a different mode so that you guys don't see them. Not because I don't want you to see them, it's just so that the numbers will be accurate. Oh, you're back to back there. Woohoo! It's a birthday. Um, and then I will bring them and we can put them in your baskets and that type of thing. And then we'll turn them back on later on the studio. So that is what we will be doing. I was gonna say, at least your husband didn't forget your anniversary. I don't think Ryan's gonna live that one down. Literally came in the house and he was talking. Woohoo! It's a milestone. And I just looked at him and I go, "You forgot my our anniversary?" And he goes, "Oh, it's our anniversary." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Now I'm in the doghouse, aren't I?" And I'm like, "No, you're not in the doghouse, but Jiminy Christmases." And he's just like, "You're mad at me." I mean, he kept doing that. Aw, that's cool, Trisha. Yep, nope, he totally forgot it this year. And I usually like remind him before. And I didn't this year because last year he's like, "Would you stop reminding me?" So I did. And I go, "So next year, do you want a reminder or no reminder?" I was like, seriously. He knew I was not a happy camper after that. I'm like, if the date is the date you cannot forget. Once we figured out what the date meant, we are like, well, that wasn't us. It literally is not us, but we find it comical that that's the date we ended up getting married on. So yeah, because we didn't pick our wedding date. I know that sounds weird. We wanted all of our grandparents at our wedding that could make it, and they all were there because my grandfather ended up passing 10 days after that. So that's why we chose the date is we wanted my grandpa there. So yeah. Guess what, everybody? It's not even 3 o'clock yet, my time. And I got it done. I got 4 colors bagged up on this live. I'm excited. And I know we have this color. I'm like 99% that we have this color too. So this one's not a new one. That's the one we just did. Okay, 700 is all we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32. Woo! I wish I could sew a straight line, but I cannot. Whoops, sorry over there on YouTube. I shook ya. Guess what? Only 10 more. You're getting there. We have 10K, everybody. We did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I moved my color wheel. Hold on. I moved it because I was dealing with the color numbers and I was trying to see what colors I do not have. All right. To see if I wanted to order said colors. Ugh. And I just got all up in your guys' face. So you guys got to see my skin wrinkles. Sorry, I just had to do that. All right, let's see. Where were we? Oh, we're doing this one. This is a 2-word color, everybody. 2-word color. 5, 28, 26. Two people have already got it. Paige, you are the winner. And then Ducky was second. The color is navy blue. So congratulations, Paige. You have 5 creative credits. Yay. We only have like 20 some colors left. You're very welcome. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten that one. They literally, one of the colors, when we get to it, I'm like, ew. Let's see. What did you say? Awesome. That's my question. If you want me to do those next, I can. If I can get all of the colors of lentils done on Saturday, it will be in 2 weeks when I will start 12 millimeters on the lives. Will that work for you? I got to get them all. That is cool. Um, if that will work for you, let me know. I think it is. Yep. And I probably will not get those all done in one Saturday. So we'll probably do that over a couple of weeks. The only reason why I think I can get the lentils, if I can get the stickers on them, is because of doing everything while we were on our vacation. Yep. So the 12-9 lentils and abacuses are all the same colors. What I'm doing as I am going through them all, I am seeing what colors I don't have in of those those sizes that I don't have of the 15 millimeters, so that I can put in a request for to have those also, so that we would have all the same colors in the 15, 12, 9 rounds, lentils and abacuses. I'm not sure how many colors I will carry in the octagons. I haven't even brought the octagons up to start looking at those, but at some point I'm going to bring those in and look at those too. We will still continue, um, I was gonna say it's not on there. Go to, the bags that you got, if you have your bags. I'm also going to work on getting, all the colors on something, like on a nylon cord or something. Ah, um, and that way we can then go in and I can say, okay, this is the one we're on, and here are the other colors like it throughout all of them. And then we're going to also look at what I have in 15s, but I don't have in the other sizes and that type of thing. So my goal is ultimately, yeah, that we will have all of the same color available across those 5 sizes and shapes, so that you can, if you need them all, you've got them in the different sizes so you can interchange, that type of thing. There's a total of 137 colors available in solids. That's not with prints, but with just solids. And when you think about that, I don't know that I would want to carry all 137. Um, but there are some colors that I'm like, I think I want that one and I don't have it. So, like for example, um, there is one that I do not have. I don't have Kelly Green. It's a true Kelly Green. I don't have that one. Um, there's one here that's coming up, so I don't want to say its name so that I don't give away a name. When I looked at that one, I'm like, I don't have that one, and it is really cool looking, I think. So we'll see about that one. Um, and I'm gonna try to. It's this one right here. He's got stripes on him. He looks like a light blue with dark blue lines. So that's one I want to get that I don't have yet. And there was another one eh, that when I looked on here, I got to look at it, but I've been making a list. So we'll see. We'll get a list together and we'll put it together and see what more we need. But we're looking at, with just the silicones, that it'll probably take us into the beginning of July. Oh no. You might have to um I was going to say when we get the abacuses done, they will all have pictures with their colors. Those will be turned on before 9 millimeters because I don't have pictures of the 9 millimeters. But we'll get it there. Um, what? Oh, Gorgonias. I still have a lot more Gorgonias to go through. And the lady that I get the Gorgonias through, she was in the Gorgonia stores last night. So I stayed up. I ended up like falling asleep on her because I can't stay up late anymore. Um, like I could stay up till 2 o'clock. No, tonight is not silicone, Amy. Tonight is the super fan night. Tonight is super fans. So if you're a super fan, which is if you have that CJS logo there, you will be able to claim tonight. We have 22 items. Friday night will be tools, Gargonias, and a few other beads. Saturday is when we're going to do the lentils. And it's at 10 o'clock this Saturday. I finally got my template that I do for the scheduling changed to the right time. So we'll be on at 10 o'clock. Um, what else was I gonna say? Gargonias. I bought new colors of gargonias. So that'll take me a couple weeks to get, and then we're gonna have new colors. They there are some rondelles. You have a good one too, Amy. Okay, sounds good. We'll see you later. So we will have in a couple weeks some rondelles is what I think the shape was. I was half asleep. Last time I half asleep, I bought a lot and I was like, holy buckets. But when they came, they were cool. So my sleepness was all right. But I didn't buy a ton this time because we still have some to get through. So we will be bringing Gargonias on Friday, not tonight, but Friday we will. So that is what we have. I'm going to hop off right now. I'm going to finish getting tomorrow's live ready and getting some more of the abacuses ready. So we'll be back 8 p.m. We will have our super fan night. So we'll see you all. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Bye.